I'm just going to be honest with you. I fear God. I am a follower of Jesus Christ. I am a recipient of His grace. I trust Him. He has never left me or forsaken me. He is the truest entity I've ever known in my life. He is the most powerful. God is, well, God. But I fear Him for those reasons. I would be, it's a fearful world to walk through with God. I can't imagine going back to Egypt and living a life of bondage again. I can't imagine, suddenly turning away from God and, just starting to live life for myself again. For one thing, I am afraid of me, the old me. I am afraid of the appetites. I'm afraid of the deceitfulness of sin. I'm afraid of how the devil twists things and we so eagerly believe them because we think that it's a good thing. And it's not at all. It kills us. It pushes us out of the garden. I fear God. I fear life without God. I fear it's like I'm a chick and I'm under my mother's wing and she's protecting me. She would give her life for me. And then I go and push myself away and try to run away from her wing instead of running under her wing. She still wants me there. She tries to get me there, but I just rebel and I just, well, there's a lot of predators. And this is the fear of God. There's another fear. There's a fear, it's called the phobos fear, and it's the respectful fear. And I have that as well. I fully respect the power of God. When I go to work on something electrical, I know some basics, but they're very basic, and I'm not an electrician, and I treat it with a lot of respect. I'm cautious. I step gingerly. I test and retest. This is a phobos fear. This is a respectful fear of the power of electricity. And that's the kind of fear I have toward God as well. That respectful fear. I know it's hard, but in the end, He is the judge, isn't He? I mean, in the end, He is the judge. He's the judge all the way along, but I mean, after all is said and done, our intents and our purposes are all judged by Him. And that's a frightening thing, to find out that maybe we've deceived ourselves, and we, because of our own lust and our own appetites and our misdirections and all of that, and then we get to this place where, suddenly I'm faced with grabbing the live wire, so to speak. Do I know what I'm doing, or do I not know what I'm doing, or am I going to get zapped, or am I not going to get zapped? And in this case, we're not just talking about getting a little bite from electricity. We're talking about eternity. So yes, I have a very strong fear of God, but I think it is a very strong, healthy fear of God. He's walking around in the garden calling, and if we're hiding from Him, we have a fear of punishment. We have a fear because we are in violation. We have a fear that doesn't want to face Him. The fear I have of God is not like that. The fear I have of God is the fear of my own self and my fear of not having him, my fear of not hearing his voice in the garden, my fear of him turning away for some awful reason. That's a healthy fear.